How did you guys get your first client? Was it in the dental chair?
Well, my wife, she worked in the dental office, and so I got her boss as my client. I had some Amazon affiliate sites ranking, and then he found out about it, and then he asked my wife if I would work on his site, and then ever since then, him and a bunch of his friends signed up. So that's how I got my start, pretty much. I was selling fitness stuff on Amazon affiliate sites, and he got excited.
Hell yeah.
Mine actually was in the dental chair where it's at the time I had just taken severance from Sprint. I was there for 12 years, and he was doing the normal chit chat. It's like, how's the job going? And how's Sprint? And I'm like, I haven't been there for a couple of years. And he asked me what I was doing, and he popped up out of the chair and said, I need a business card. And I was like, can we finish what we're doing here first? And the rest is history, as they say.
Right on. What about you, Cam?
So it was on name recognition. A guy that I've been doing digital strategy for gosh, 10 years or so through venture capital work. He was sitting in the dental chair. We had a conference call when he was in the chair, and the guy that was working on him, my grandfather taught. So my grandfather was a professor in Perio, in Pete's. And so when he found out my last name and he said, what do you do? And I talked about what I did for digital strategy, whatnot. He said, take a look at my site. And it was, just happened to be in need of dire assistance. And so that started the kind of snowball. And then just like what Rick said, it's a pretty tight network of these guys. And so some of my guys actually do, the guys I work with, they do lectures and stuff. And so with them being so transient frequently, my name gets passed around at, different conferences without me having to be there.
Fuck. That's a time saver. Do any of you guys go to the conferences? Dental conferences?
No, I'm in Chicago, and so some of the conferences come here. And so
you got the monster winter one.
Yeah, so they'll literally come here, and then I'll set up a meet with, like, I'll come downtown. I got 3 last year just through being here and setting up a time to go have a cup of coffee.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's convenient, yeah, for sure.
But you don't actually go to it?
Nope. I'll be probably talking here in the next couple of months at a conference to be determined in is it Memphis, I think, some Perio stuff.
You mentioned the other day someone name dropped you at a conference and you were just getting a bunch of calls out of it.
Yeah, just like I said, the guys that I've been so super fortunate to work with, guys that are influencers. So, everybody, no matter whether you're in dentistry or what line of work you're in, they love having a guy that's helping them get results. And so they don't hesitate to pass my name along. We're pretty selective on who we work with. We don't take every call.
Yeah.
Everybody says that, but that's totally the case with us because sometimes our services aren't what the practice needs. Like sometimes, like the guy I chatted with this morning, I said, hey, if you're practice management, I can drive calls and I can drive traffic and all this stuff, but unless your practice management's in check and you're fielding those appropriately, this is a waste of money. And so we actually talked for a half an hour on practice management which I'm not an expert in by any means, but I think he appreciated me being open and honest. I'm just not here trying to take everybody's money. It's not the best way to be.
Mm-hmm. That's a good filter though, because if you get the wrong kind of dentist, and like one of our big red flags is if you got a single chair or like a lower chair count practice and the wife is running the front desk, that is something you want to run from, because those are the ones that they don't have the practice management and the infrastructure. If you start making them busy, you'll kill them because they won't be able to take care of the new patients, and all the existing patient base is going to start getting pissed off because they can't get in to see, instead of waiting, a couple months to see them, they're now missing appointments, things like that. It's just it's something we wouldn't work with. we've actually gone to branch off your question about the conferences. We've actually gone to a couple, and we've done the full booth setup type thing. And the last one that we went to, we actually didn't bring a booth. I just had a stack of business cards and kind of milled around and talked to people and got more activity that way than standing behind a booth saying, "Hey, doctor, you want me to sell you some shit?" type of thing.
I've heard that conference organizers don't like it when you do that because they want you to pay for the booth.
Yes.
How much is a booth?
I think the last one was $1,200.
Oh, that's not bad. I was gonna say like $5,000.
No, it was not a very well attended conference. There's a lot of them, because they tie them in with the continuing ed stuff. A lot of these guys are not. It used to be the dentist would end up taking their practice manager, their office manager with them, and then maybe a couple team members, and make a vacation out of it. And they're just not traveling as much as they used to, at least in my experience. They're doing it more online, the digital, for the CE stuff.